Hey buddies, what's up? Welcome to a new video on my channel, and today we're gonna work on the transmission. I have the transmission here on the ground. If you remember the transmission video where I tried to fix it. Yeah, the synchronizer still make noises. I didn't get new synchronizers, but I contacted the guy and we maybe repaired. I don't know yet, but I will know it tonight. But for right now, we are going to the car wash and clean the transmission. Yeah, if you do the synchronizers or not, the transmission get cleaned and the seals get replaced anyways. Yeah, but I would like to do the synchronizers too, because it's just annoying when you pull up to a car meet or you leave and you shift and it makes that weird noise and everybody thinks, oh, he cannot shift, but actually it's not your fault, it's your transmission what is faulty. But yeah, it's a bad part if you have an old car like that and don't get the parts you need to fix it no more. Well, we try our best, and I would say I go to the car wash, get it cleaned up, and then we see us later again when it's clean. Alright buddies, so the transmission is clean now. I cleaned it up, and I'm gonna tell you a short story about that. So I put the transmission on my truck, drove down to the car wash where you can also do the engine wash and all that stuff, and well, this transmission has a lot of little corners and stuff like that, and if you start to wash it, that stuff is spreading back to you. So I try to prevent myself from being spread with all that dirt and stuff, but it didn't work out really well. So when I got back into my truck, transmission was clean, that was the main thing. I got back in my truck and I looked in the mirror and my whole face was like sprinkled with grease from this V-axles and all kind of stuff. So I was like, oh shit, that doesn't look good. So I tried to get rid of it. I grabbed the rag and, well, if you ever had that grease on your fingers or so, you just rub it in bigger areas. So basically my whole face was like sprinkled with black grease, and yeah, I made it worse than before. But the bad thing is, I had to go to the parts stores too, because it's like a half hour away and the parts store was right opposite the street basically. So well, I drove to the parts store and I went in there, and everybody, literally everybody, was looking at me like, what is this guy doing there? And I went to the car, I went in front to the guy, and I just said to him, don't ask questions, we're not gonna talk about this. I tried to clean something and it didn't went like I thought it went. I just asked him if he had my parts. He started laughing and gave me my parts, and I just thought it was really funny. But yeah, well, transmission is clean now, and yeah, I cleaned it yesterday. The bad news is no synchronizer, so we cannot fix this. But what I'm gonna have to fix is the CV axles, or the flanges, the seals in there, they are leaking bad. Also the seal here, I take that back cover off and replace the seal under here. I have a whole seal kit and bearing kit, but like I say, the bearings are not bad. Synchronizers are the bad things, and the couple seals are bad. So I just gonna yeah, basically reseal it. It's like a differential lock. Huh. Yeah, just gonna reseal it and put it in like this. Yeah, maybe clean it up a little bit more. Still a little bit of dirt here and there, but not like before. Yeah. All right. Anyways, my camera is doing what I want right now. So before it flips off again, I would say I start working on it, and then we see us again a little bit. Okay, so I got the flanges out, bottom and the top. Yeah, and got the O-ring already out here. So I replaced this. Already. I took the cover out because it was leaking here to replace this seal. Got a new one right here in the set, and there it is. Okay, so, and what I want to tell you is, do never, ever do what I do. Yeah, so I'm gonna replace this seal. And never ever pull that pin out. I discovered that the bad way. Yeah, so I got that cover off and that pin was coming out a little bit. I want to stick it back in, didn't work anymore. Well, and then I pulled it out some more and I heard a couple noises inside the transmission, and all the forks who are shifting the gears fall down basically out of the alignment, and it was a pain in the butt to get it back in there. I had to take the shift actuator, what is it called? I had to get it out, and then I aligned everything and put it back together. And yeah, it was just unnecessary. It took me like an hour to get it back in there, but yeah, now we're back on the track. I got it back together, and then we see us again later. Alright, so the transmission is good to go, and yeah, everything is back together. All new seals are in there, also from the shaft in the front, the back seal, the back plate, the seals for the flanges, seals for the shifter, everything. So we shouldn't have any leak problems here anymore at the transmission. So on this side we have the engine. It's already detached from the stand, and I already put the new clutch in there like I showed you in the last video. So yeah, that's a performance clutch, and yeah, so at this engine you have the pressure plate mounted to the crankshaft and the clutch, and this is actually the flywheel mounted on top as last part. So I go ahead, put the transmission back on, and never see us again. So transmission is back on. Yeah, I just mounted it, put the water pipe back in, starter, bolted everything on. Okay, yeah, so it's finished, and yeah, well, now the engine and the transmission are good to go back in the car. Like I said, we couldn't fix the synchronizer, but at least we fixed all the oil leaks and everything, and yeah. So in the next video we finally put the engine back in there and do our first test drive and stuff, and yeah, that's it from me today. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you liked it, leave a like there, and subscribe my channel. And I would say we're going a little transmission engine porn right here. And then we'll see you again next week.
Got keys for the day. 10 white bitches tag along for the play. I've been counting all this money I've been getting every day. Young ass nigga, I'm a god to the ways, yeah. Whole squad don't belong in the city, nigga. Who am I to say the shit again? Packed way private in this bitch, you's a fuck nigga. 10 shots on your block, no luck, nigga. Talking about the bitches that'll change for the game, for the niggas that'll try to switch lanes.